Simon, what's going on? When you win 2 in 3 years, they don't let you tear down the nets, or what?
I guess not. We had fun doing it last time around, but I think just the joy of winning a championship is enough.
Listen, you know, it seemed like and you guys at some point this year just really started to get focused and working towards this. Was there at one point this year you guys just kind of turn on a switch and say, come on, let's get after this thing?
We did. I think a couple losses to St. Mary's and in Cape Breton, we kind of bared down and decided we wanted to be the best team in the conference. I think one of the biggest things for us was putting Stephen Lopez in the starting lineup. And even though he doesn't score that much, the things he brings defensively and his toughness was huge.
Talk about this Acadia team. That's a team that looks like they're going to be, aside from going to nationals, they're going to be a pretty good team in the future.
Oh, for sure. They're one of the most talented teams in the conference, I think. There's class and spirit and brutal air. Any given night, they can go beat anyone.
How nice was that win last night over the X-Men?
It felt incredible.
Yeah.
I thought our fans today, it's a little more to last night, were absolutely phenomenal. And we really appreciate that, and I think it gets us going.
You got to feel pretty good. It seemed like Tigers fans really kind of stepped it up this year compared to other years.
They do. I think part of that has to do with winning more games.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll be out next weekend.
What was the key yesterday in that win over the X-Men? It seemed like it was a lot easier for you guys than people thought it would be.
I think, again, defensively, we did a great job on Upshaw. And when we pushed the ball and got open shots, we were able to convert.
What are you guys thinking for a seed here? You thinking a 3 seed, 4 seed? What's acceptable for you guys?
That's up to them. I'm hoping something with 3, 4, 5 area.
Sandy Veit was saying yesterday that 2 years ago you guys kind of were just almost seemed like you were happy to be there at Nationals. Do you feel like the focus is different this year for you guys?
100%. And kind of beginning of the year, I let the team know that our goal just wasn't to make it to Nationals. Our goal was to win the National Championship. We were content last time around. I think we were in awe of being there. This team's more suited for national play, I think. We have better inside presence, play better defense, a little more athletic. And I think we're ready for next weekend.
How hard was it to facilitate? You were so used to working with Andrew Sullivan. How hard was it to get that mix going with Julius Grant and some of these other guys this year?
It took some time, I think. I think the team in the first half and my numbers weren't what they used to be. And I think through playing together in practice, I think we're working pretty well off each other right now.
Doesn't get tired, eh?
No.
Good luck next week, man. All right, Julius Grant, first year here with the Tigers. You get an AUS Championship. How does that feel?
Feels good, man. Feels good. I've got a championship at the university or college level. Feels good, man. We had an amazing team this year. The chemistry worked really well. I'm real happy right now.
What was the key for you guys out there today?
Defense. You know what I mean? Coach trusts defense from the start of the year. In practice, defense. We got plenty of scores on our team, as you can see, and all we had to do is play defense and talk on defense, and it worked out real good.
You've been starting pretty much from the get-go. How was it with you and Simon? How did that go, trying to get that backcourt working with Simon?
It was pretty easy as well, because me and Simon got along. We clicked it right from the start.
Right.
So we had no problem. I already know it's Simon's team, it's Simon's first year, so I'm just coming in and do whatever I can for the team. You know what I'm saying? I try to be selfish, not like that. I just want to fill my role and help win that championship.
Yesterday you had that big win against X. What was the key in that victory over the X-Men?
I think the key in that was also defense, man. Our team is known for defense. I think we're like number 1, number 2 in holding teams in defense, so that's the key.
Talk about the coaching on this team. You know, we were saying you got Campbell, Nut Brown, Gillespie. You gotta just be soaking up all this incredible coaching.
Man, I was blessed to have 3 great coaches. You know what I mean? John Campbell's our head coach, but really and truly we had like 3 head coaches all year. You know what I mean? One for staff, and they put in the time and the effort to help us win the championship.
You guys gonna run the table here or what? You gonna get this thing?
Huh?
You gonna win this Nationals?
We're gonna try, man. We're gonna give it our best. All or nothing, man. We're gonna win it.
Julius Grant, outstanding stuff, young man.
Thank you.
Good luck next week. Awesome. All on the staff. How does that break down for dispersal of chores? Where do you factor in this mix?
Well, we pretty much just have a lot of conversations about whatever's on our mind. Doesn't matter if it's offense, defense, transition, either way, inbounds, plays. You know, we all have a little bit of feedback and you know, different things that we're accustomed to using, and you know, John ultimately decides what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and we all go to work and try and convey it to the players. And you know, clearly, it's worked out reasonably well for us to this point in the season, but next week will be another challenging you know, set of circumstances for us.
What's been the biggest key for the Tigers this year on this road to the championship?
Well, getting guys on the same page and learning to play with each other, having so many different guys coming in, and I'd have to say just dealing with the three of us has been a bit of a challenge because they don't get too many minutes off in practice or many minutes off in the game. And, once they've been able to come around to that, they've been pretty solid.
Talk about the play of Simon Free.
Outstanding. I mean, and the bigger the game, the better he plays. So, he's definitely our MVP and was MVP this weekend, and that speaks for itself.
Coach Gillespie, got a busy week ahead. I'll let you go enjoy it.
Thanks.
Well done. All right, Robert Norman, one of the post players on this Acadia team. How you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Really good.
One of the things we talked about during the broadcast was the way that the Tigers had so many lineups this year. And this year they had you at center out there with some guards running around you. That must have been a lot of fun this year.
A lot of fun. They had me out there at the 5 spot. We ran small, up and down, high tempo. Tried to just get in there, hustle, get some rebounds, putbacks, do what I could do out there.
What are the goals here? You guys think you can run the table, win this national title?
I think we can. We know we can. We have a chance as much as anyone. So we're experienced. We have a lot of tools we can use, and we're going to come next week ready.
What's been the key for you guys down the stretch? It just seemed like you guys really changed your focus at one point. Is that fair to say that you guys at one point just say, you know what, let's get after this thing?
Yeah, we had to really focus on defense. That's one thing. We had to play our defense. We had to really work on just keeping it simple on offense, keeping everyone involved, passing the ball around. And we do the simple things and work hard, then we're as good as anyone.
Robert Norman, well done, my friend.
Much.
Good luck next week.
I appreciate it.
All right, Peter Layton, finishing out your eligibility this year with the Tigers, getting another championship. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, this is a special thing. I'm from Halifax. I grew up watching the Tigers play, so to come back and play within the final year and win the 3rd championship in school history and be a part of it is something special.
How did this all start? It kind of came out of nowhere. Is this Peter Layton playing with the Tigers? At what point did this kind of start becoming a reality for you and the Tigers?
I think about 2 weeks before September. I just kind of decided randomly that I wanted to go back and get some science courses and improve on those. So, I just called up John, literally 2 weeks before September, and then he welcomed me right away, and I've been happy with the program. They treated me well right off the bat.
Tigers team that last time they were at Nationals were one and done. You've had the experience of winning some games at Nationals. What's going to be your words for these guys coming down this week?
I think the main thing is you can celebrate a bit tonight. Enjoy the victory, but as soon as 12 o'clock hits tonight, it's the next day. We got to get ready for CIS, and that's our ultimate goal. And I'm hoping that some of my experience and the leadership can kind of bring that message to the team, and we can get prepared properly.
You're a guy who's got experience with all this seeding and stuff. There's kind of some people are saying you'll be a 6 seed. Some people are saying you'll be a 3 seed. Where do you think this team should end up as a seed next week?
I don't know. I think we have a very strong team. I think we have a great chance, and I'll leave it up to the other guys to do the politics and do all that stuff. I just play when they tell me to.
This Acadia team, of course, you played 4 years there. That's your former Acadia team. Looks like they're going to be pretty good kind of in the next couple of years.
Yeah, they're definitely making some big steps forward. When I was there, we were able to have some success. Then, they had a year or two of transition, but they got some great skilled young players who are very talented, and I think their program's going forward.
Good luck next week, Peter.
All right,
awesome.
thank you.
Good job. Peter Layton.